This is Bannick, the Furious Charge Barbarian that I'm playing this season. For those of you that don't know, most sets have been buffed for most classes in the game. Pretty much every set for every class. The Necromancer only got one buff this current season. The Barbarian Furious Charge is back, baby, and it's back with quite a kick. It's very, very powerful. It's definitely one of the pros to this build and to the Barbarian this season. Super powerful, and right now it's dominating the leaderboards when it comes to pushing higher end greater rifts. I just cleared a 100 greater rift not too long ago, earlier on today, and it was actually rather comfortable. It was comfortable up until you get to the Rift Guardian. That's when things get a little bit difficult for the Furious Charge Barb. That's one of the cons. The other con, the major con for this is the Furious Charge charges. Like, you get 3, but it's very easy to be stuck in a situation where you have no charges and you can't, especially in like a really high greater rift like 100 plus. It's going to make things very difficult. What happens is, if you charge a single target, then you get all your stacks back. And if you charge multiple targets, then you get your stacks back. If you only have 2 targets that you're charging, then you're going to run out of stacks and you're not going to be able to kill them. It's going to be very difficult. You have to wait 10 seconds to get your stacks back. Or you can stack cooldown reduction, which really makes it hard for you to push higher, greater rifts. So you just have to learn the playstyle and really just understand the mechanics of the Barbarian. So a lot of the times we have to skip some elites and just leave them, just let them go, especially if it's like greater rifts 100 plus, and like you'll come across other ones. It's a very, very fast moving build, so I wouldn't waste too much time on an elite because sometimes if there's like a group of 3 elites and you kill one and you've got just 2 remaining, it's going to be hard for you to kill them with Furious Charge, because that's pretty much our only damage dealer that we're using. Furious Charge, the primary damage dealer, and it's not gonna recharge on time for you to kill 2 enemies that are left. So what you want to do, focus on big packs, definitely. So greater rifts with big, huge packs are awesome. And also, if you've only got 1 enemy left, then that resets your stacks as well. So it's a kind of unique playstyle, but you do get the hang of it. And also, if you want to remedy this, like I said, you can add cooldown reduction. Like, really get it on top of your cooldown reduction. Like, we're talking 40% plus. Like, if you really want to stack it up there, it's going to really make things easy, because the cooldown for Furious Charge is 10 seconds. You won't run out of charges that way, but it'll also stop you or prevent you from pushing those really high-end greater rifts, because you're going to be sacrificing like quick damage, area damage, or something like that could be helping you damage-wise with the damage output. So enough babble now. We're going to have a bit of a playthrough. We're going to do a greater rift. I want to show y'all how the old Barbarian Furious Charge works. Now, I will be doing a build video tomorrow for this, so today is just a bit of fun. You can check out the mechanics and stuff, and tomorrow, tune back in, I will be doing the build, because I know a lot of you are waiting for the build. It's just taken me a few days to collect all the gear that I need, and also to just test a few things out as well. So right now we're looking pretty good. Like, I've got a Primal Ancient 2-hand Immortal King's Boulder Breaker there, so I'm pretty happy with that. And what actually happened with this was, I wish I was recording. I didn't. I reforged a legendary Incanized Cube, and it took me four goes, just 4 reforges, and then bang, I got the Primal Ancient. I'm like, huh? I was just trying to get an Ancient just to give myself a bit of a boost for greater rifts, and instead of Ancient, I got a Primal Ancient straight away. I didn't get any Ancients at all for this item, for the King's Boulder Breaker. It just came up Primal Ancient. I wish I recorded it so I could have done a video, but the ship had sailed, and I don't have flash recording for my PC, unfortunately. So we missed out on that one, but I get to share the good news with y'all right there. Anyway, let's go and have a bit of fun in this greater rift, and then definitely tune back in tomorrow for the build. I'll definitely be doing the build video tomorrow. Let's go and have some fun, people. So we're going to do a 90 right now. And a couple of reasons why I'm doing a GR90. Number one, it's going to be nice and quick because I have cleared a 100, so going back 10 levels is usually farming level for me. So it's going to be nice and quick, and also I don't have to concentrate so much, so it's going to be easier for me to make a video and talk to everybody. It's definitely going to be within your creepy uncle's comfort zone. So this is the Furious Charge build for the Barbarian. You definitely want to have your Wrath of the Berserker and also your Ancients active at all times, and we do this with a Fury Dump. A lot of people use Ancient Spear with Boulder Toss, but I use Seismic Slam with Rumble. I think it does a little bit more damage, so I find it a little bit more handy that way. It knocks enemies back a little bit and damages them, so a little bit of extra damage can definitely go a long way. And of course, pylons are a big help that we come across along the way to give us a bit of a boost. So as you can see, when you come across two enemies, life gets a bit hard. Luckily, one of them died there, and I was just down to one. So with one, your charges recharge. But if you keep charging at two, you're going to run into some trouble. So you want to make sure that you're charging at least 3 enemies. So it does make things a little bit complicated and annoying, frustrating, definitely. Because sometimes when I've cleared an entire map and I need to enter another floor, and I've got that, I've just got like that elite pack almost down, and then I run out of charges, and there's 2 to kill, and they're nearly dead, but you just keep running out of charges. It can be super annoying. You just have to leave them and keep going, unfortunately. I haven't found a way to remedy it without sacrificing skills and gear that you need to progress into the high-end greater rifts. Other than that, it's super quick, and you can definitely farm on your own. You can just like go charging through things. If I do a normal Nephilim rift, it literally takes a couple minutes. Which reminds me, that's how like I got my conquest achievement to finish a Nephilim rift in 2 minutes or under, which I'll be talking about conquest achievements as well. I know some people struggle on that, or they choose the wrong ones. I'm going to let you all know what the easiest ones are this season, and also how to do them. Obviously it'll depend what class you've chosen, so I'll definitely show you how to do what you need to do with Barbarian to get your conquests. And I'm already done. Like, I've already got the Guardian achievement this season. Like, everything's done and dusted. I don't have to worry about working on the achievements up top, the journey, the seasonal journey. We're done. And as you can see, we're progressing pretty comfortably through GR90. What am I on? 790 Paragon. I definitely want to get to 800 before I go to bed tonight. Oh man, where I live, we've had 2 days of like 40 plus degrees. When I say 40 degrees, I mean 40 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. That's probably like 250 degrees Fahrenheit. So I couldn't record, I just could not do it. Even with cooling on, with the studio lights, I was dripping. I was dripping without the lights on. If I put the lights on, I would have been just dripping. So thankfully I did a couple of videos the day before yesterday, so you guys have content to watch regardless. And now you've got another one today, so finally it's cooled down. It's like 1 in the morning here at the moment, and it was 44 degrees. 44 degrees today, that is ridiculous. Super hot, there was a lot of blackouts in the neighbourhood. Alright, so this is where things get a bit tricky when you don't have many enemies. So you kind of have to go looking for some. And that's how you run out of your charges. See, I've only got 1 charge. It's really going to 0. But when you come across big packs, that's when things become serious. That's when you've got no problem. As you can see, big packs, and it increases your damage as well the more enemies you hit with Furious Charge. So, yeah, very, very, very overpowered when it comes to big packs. And if you do come across a situation like what I was doing there, probably isn't the ideal thing to do. Because this is pretty low difficulty for where I'm at the moment. If this was like 100 plus Greater Rift, I would have probably skipped that pack. It would have taken too long to kill. Just, it's not worth wasting time. The best with this setup, the Barbarian Furious Charge, are outdoor maps. They're just so much fun. You just charge through and around them so quickly and just kill everything. It's amazing. Definitely ideal for progressing further in Greater Rifts if you get those kind of maps. Gotcha. It's a bit tricky, but I got it. So that's pretty much it. What do y'all think of the Furious Charge Barbarian? Pretty damn awesome this season, I must admit. I think I made the right decision by going with the Barbarian. Could be right, could be wrong, because I've definitely been very antisocial the last few days. Playing Diablo 3. People are calling me, like friends are calling, saying, come out for a burger. Nah. Not going nowhere except the gym in the morning, and then I come here, plant my butt on the seat, and then I play. Oh, okay, nice. So good timing there with the pylon. And those wings that you see that I have on there, they're the seasonal journey wings, the reward for this season. So you can get your wings as well if you just click on the top green stone up there, top right hand corner, like the first icon where it says raid difficulty, all the way to the far left. Click on that and just follow the objectives there. Make sure you do them, they'll be ticked off, and then you just go on to the next chapter. And you get the wings pretty early on, they're very easy to obtain. And the portrait that you see up there in the top left corner, that's the seasonal reward for completing the entire all of the season chapters, all of the seasonal achievements, the journey.
What do you need?
Just level this up really quickly. So this will be the next gem that I augment. So once we get that to 80-ish, should we go for 90? I don't know, I'll get it up as high as I can, maybe 85, 90, and then I'll definitely augment that into one of my ancient, or hopefully get some primal ancient items by the time that's ready to augment as well. But anyway, that's my Barbarian. How awesome does he look? How awesome are those wings? They're your seasonal journey rewards, those wings, and that pet there. Look at him. Yeah, he's a mini GOM that I also just got recently, and I've just done a video on that as well. So if you want to check out some of my previous videos, my recent ones, you can check out my GOM pet share as well. So that's the Furious Charge build. Just a bit of fun today. I just want to spend a bit more time perfecting a few things, because I like to provide quality content, and I want to be ready for it and do everything properly as opposed to sort of half-assed. So I want to make sure that all my gear's ready, everything that I need done is done, my gems are leveled, all that sort of stuff. It'll definitely be done by tomorrow. I'm nearly there, just gotta have a quick look at it, and then I'll do my build video, I promise y'all. So make sure you tune back in tomorrow for the build video, and then we'll be doing a lot more Barbarian related videos as well. So we're going to be checking out pretty much all of the builds for all of the sets this season. We're going to be talking about conquests and how to do them as well. So heaps of content coming right up. So what you're waiting for? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. And if you don't want to subscribe, it's okay. It's optional. Just make sure that you come back and visit, because your creepy uncle will miss you. On that note, I love you all. Until next time, Benny13 out.